which meant that if you had a Jewish mother living in biblical Israel with the Sanhedrin, that Sanhedrin will adjudicate you for breaking laws, the laws on the books in the land of Israel. Fast forward 1,200 years, right, from the destruction of the Second Temple, from when the Zohar and Kabbalistic literature was born, that got twisted to mean that if you had a Jewish mother, you have a special soul, and now you're bound to keep laws, even though you never committed to keep such laws. You're bound to keep a covenant that you never accepted or ratified in your life. That's the misunderstanding. So no, Jews don't have to keep the Torah. Jews should keep the Torah. Gentiles don't have to do anything either. They should keep the Torah. Okay. It's so simple. And this is why I constantly get blocked from religious lives, constantly, okay? Because it makes too much sense and it destroys the whole bigoted fabric of their argument. If someone believes, and I just heard, like, who's this guy? This, like, guy sounds like Slavic, the kid with the funny hair, right? It's a funny guy. I mean, he doesn't try to be funny, but it's like a young guy. He was interviewing a rabbi. And I'm like, oh, this is going to make us look bad. Like, I don't know what he was. Maybe he could have been like a young Israel guy or something. And then the guy was reading off these questions and he's saying, do you believe Jews are better? Like, inherently better than non-Jews? And he's like, oh, not necessarily. And then he kept on drilling him. Do you feel that Jews have more responsibility than Gentiles? Oh, yes, they do. Obviously, if you feel that someone has more responsibility on this planet, right, that means they're better than someone who has less. Someone who does more is better than someone who does less, especially when the person who does less has the ability to do more by converting. Okay, so clearly, some people are born with a leg up in this world. Some people are born with a silver spoon in their mouth. That we can tolerate. The idea that God puts that into play, that's what makes it bigoted. Okay, because our God is a just God. I could tolerate man being bigoted. I can't tolerate God being bigoted. And this is why we do what we do, and this is why we proudly identify as ethical monotheists. What does it mean to be an ethical monotheist, right? Why do you need that prefix? Why can't you just be a monotheist?